Hello guys, Pete Dahlgren again, building the F-86. Now that the short kit on the fuselage and the tail sections, the empennage has been completed, this airplane is ready now to begin getting it ready for sheeting. Now I want to talk about a lot about what has happened here, and this is going to be kind of a boring video, but it's got a lot of very valuable information. And this is my take on this after building for a long time. This is something everybody should know, even if you have built this airplane. This is all valuable information for everybody considering what is here. Now, I've glued the final last couple pieces in, and they're just curing now, and that's it. You guys will see I'll have clamps all over the airplane. They're just there. Guys, it's extremely important that you read the PDFs very carefully. But the one main thing that is absolutely, completely, and 100% absolutely sure is do not build this airframe until you have these tubes. This is the number one. This is almost as important as having the straight plank to glue your tracks down. It's extremely important that you build a straight and level fuselage. You will need a level, and I didn't bore a lot of you guys with a lot of this because of the fact is a lot of you guys that are in the realm of building some of this big are not amateurs, and I'm going to assume that those of you that are entertaining building this airplane have some building knowledge to begin with. I am not an expert builder by any means, but I am good at what I do, and I do get really good results on my models, and that's why I decided to do this, is to show everybody basically in an overview that it is possible. But guys, you have to have the tube set. The aluminum tubes are only 40 bucks, I think, and you need to have these for the alignment purposes. And guys, I'm going to talk about this in depth now about all of these parts that have gone in here. It goes together in sections, and this one is you can build it one piece if you want to, or you can opt to do the two piece. You are going to have to do some cutting, which is no big deal. Your tailpipe will stay permanently mounted to this. Your engine will mount right in here, and it will be close. This is aircraft plywood. It's not light ply. These, there's a difference between a lot of these. There's a lot of light ply in here. There is some aircraft, but a lot of these things, you're going to have to make decisions as you're building this and just how far you're willing to go with this. I like the fact that these parts, after they've been aligned and stuff, basically come right apart. The holes line up beautifully. They don't take a lot. But guys, if you've done this right and you listen to the advice, guess what these things do? Literally, watch this. This will blow your mind. When you haven't done, watch this. They will actually go and fall on themselves. You know, just a little pressure at the bottom, but they'll damn near go all the way in. That tube sits through there about that much. This torque tube has to be built. You're going to see all these parts. They're all in there. All these parts need to be put in and glued in. However it is you guys want to do it is how you're going to do it. But anyway, your building method and your techniques are going to be however you build. If you have a great big shop, it's great. But some of you don't. But I don't want you to get deterred from not wanting to build something, because they do take up some space. And you just have to kind of manage your thing, manage your stuff. I'm building this in our rec room. The rec room here is actually fairly decent size. But as you can see, we have a lot of stuff in here, and it is what it is. And we make use of the space. This airplane is over 9 feet long, and it just, you got to have room to work. I built this on a table so I could move it around. And this is something that a lot of people are going to have to do. Now, the biggest thing is take your time on everything. Double check everything. The airplane will drive it together, but you're going to have to move some parts in order to get them. You're going to have to double check your work. You're going to have to listen and actually read these PDFs a few times. And if you ever get into a real bad spot, you can call anybody that's done there. You can ask me, I'll tell you what I found out on a lot of things. Glue joints have to be to where they're actually looking good. And, you know, I use a syringe. Some guys don't do that. But I like to keep the glue as to a minimum as possible. And it's just less weight over time. The thing is, guys, this has taken an 8 ounce, not quite, well, it's not even half of an 8 ounce bottle to build this so far. But you got to figure you're going to add ounces when it dries out, it's going to lighten up a little bit. But the one thing